Hi everyone, thank you for joining for this 40-minute super slow flow for you today. We're just going to see what happens today in this flow. Take it really slow. Doesn't mean it's always going to be super easy, but do modify and adjust whenever you need to. And just enjoy the essence of being slower and taking your time and diving a little bit deeper into certain moments and certain postures. So we're going to start this flow at the top of the mat, standing up. And you can take your feet about hip width apart, maybe feet together. Really, this is about what feels good in your body. And once you're there, close the eyes and you can inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears and exhale, shoulders down. And again, inhale, shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, shoulders down. Nice big audible exhales one more time. Inhale, shoulders roll up. Exhale, shoulders roll down. Stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. Spread the toes out wide, spread the fingers out even wider. Draw the shoulders back and inhale, lift the chest slightly so we encourage a very slight back bend. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. Engage the glutes slightly, press down through the soles of the feet to rise up through to the fingertips. Exhale, start to hinge forward from your hips. Push the bum back, tip forward about halfway. Drop your chin slightly so the head is long, an extension from the spine. Then reach the arms behind you once you find that tabletop position. Interlace your fingers, soften the knees. Squeeze the shoulders back, chest forward. Imagine someone's trying to pull the fist up towards the sky. And exhale, let the belly drop towards your thighs. Generously bend the knees more if you need to. Relax your head, reach the arms up over the head. Look between the shins, the knees, or the thighs. Nice big inhale where you are. Exhale. Release the arms, bend the knees even more. Bring the hands towards the ground. Now you can either have your hands slightly in front of you, in line with the feet, or maybe take your thumbs next to your heels, fingertips turned towards the back of the mat. And inhale as you press down through the fingers and the thumbs, pull the crown of the head forward. Exhale, belly towards the thighs, bend the elbows. And again, wherever you are with your hands, press down through your fingertips, pull the crown of the head forward, lengthen your spine. So there's a real moment of bracing before you find the space. Exhale, place the hands underneath the shoulders, bend the knees and step your feet back behind you into high plank. Squeeze the legs together, shift the chest forward over the hands and the wrists. Exhale, lower the knees down, sit your bum towards your heels. Sit back into a child's pose. Now it's up to you if you need to open the knees out a little bit wide or you keep them together. Spread your fingers wide, maybe even rise up onto your fingertips to make it a slightly more active child's pose. Forehead towards the ground, doesn't have to touch the floor. Nice big breath into the back of the body. And a big exhale out. So child's pose is still a pose. Notice how it makes you feel and what you're feeling specifically around the mid-back, shoulders, lower back. Flatten the hands to the ground, look forward. Lower the forearms to the floor and start to ripple the chest through between the forearms and the thumbs so the hips rise. Inhale, sliver onto your belly. Inhale, take it into Cobra. Push the ground away. Point the toes, lift the chest. Exhale, lower the belly, lower the forehead back down to the floor. Keep the forehead down, hug the elbows in and lift your feet off the ground. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the feet back down onto the floor, and it's kind of like a seesaw. As soon as the feet come down, inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, lower the forehead down, lift the feet up. One more time. Lower the feet down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower the forehead down completely, tuck your toes. Hands stay underneath your shoulders. Press back into your first downward facing dog of the day. Hips high,
Lift the knees, drop the head through the arms. You can keep your knees bent. You can take your feet out as wide as you wish, as narrow as you wish. Press the ground away. Feel the ground beneath your hands, beneath your feet. Close down the eyes. Shift the weight left to right. And you can always subtly shift a little bit more weight into one hand and then the other. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky really slowly. Proper slow-mo, this flow. Right leg high. You can point, you can flex, or you can floint the toes. Sort of fan the toes at the top. Exhale, bend the right knee, look forward so we create a slight arch in the spine. Exhale, step the right foot through between your hands, still in slow motion. So watch the movement of the spine as you do that. Now we round it to step the right foot forward. Plant down through the front and the back big toe. Scoop the arms up over the head, high lunge. Inhale, arms up over the head. Exhale, start to hinge forward, create more of an arrow-like shape. Reach the arms out in front of you. Hold it here. Weight forward into your front foot. So this right leg is really active. Stay on the back tiptoes. And then exhale, lower the left hand down only. Right arm circles up over the head. Press down through your left fingertips. Find that nice curve over with the right arm. Twist towards your right thigh. Exhale, take the right hand to the ground. Lower the left knee. Crescent lunge. Inhale, circle the arms up over the head. Hook the thumbs at the top. Pull them apart. Breathe in and lean back. There's a slight engagement through your glutes. Press down through your front thigh. Drop your chin slightly towards the chest as you open up. Exhale, cactus the elbows. Place the left hand once again down next to the right foot. Lift the back knee and take it again into your easy twist. This time you can turn the right toes out. You can slide onto the outer edge of the back foot and sink the hips a little bit further towards the floor. And then just hold it here for a moment. You can add a little bit of a pulse with the hips. So you may feel that this is a little bit deeper into the right thigh, right butt cheek. Slide onto the outer edges of the feet. You're welcome to extend the right arm over the head, maybe even lean back slightly. Some people may even have the left hip all the way to the floor. Spread the toes out wide, still keep active in the feet. Exhale. Come back up onto your back tiptoe. Plant the right foot to the floor and then walk your hands a little bit further forward towards the very top of the room. If you can go further past the mat, go for it. Your right toes can still stay turned out slightly and rock this forward and back. The back knee may also drop to the ground. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back into the center of the mat. Squeeze your right thigh close towards the right shoulder. Push the ground away. Plant the left heel into the floor. Slowly start to rise up into Warrior Two. Now you can windmill the arms open. Adjust the feet. Pulse the right knee a little bit lower. And then inhale, straighten the right leg. Reach the arms up over the head. Exhale, bend the right knee. And we can add a little bit of movement through this upper body. So as you straighten the right leg and inhale, you can lean over to the left. Exhale, bend the right knee, lean into it. And again, inhale, up and over. Exhale, take it down. Take the right forearm to the right thigh or the right hand all the way down to the ground. Left arm up over the head, side angle stretch. And when you're there, you can just circle this top arm. Whatever direction feels good for you. Get into the armpit. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. One more time. Inhale, circle the left arm all the way up. Exhale, let that left arm pull you back up into Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And then exhale, you can windmill the arms forward, frame the front leg. Step the right foot back into downward facing dog. Inhale, stay where you are. Exhale, look at the feet. Inhale, ripple forward into high plank. Exhale, ripple back into downward facing dog. And again, inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Doesn't matter if you lower the knees, you keep them up. Whatever gets you down all the way onto your belly. Inhale, lift the chest, Cobra. Your choice how much you lift off the floor, breathe. Exhale, lower the forehead to the ground. Now, cross one hand on top of the other. Drop your forehead to the hands and wiggle your hips out from side to side. Give yourself a moment here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Really ask yourself, what do you feel? When we move slow, we give ourselves a little bit more time to acknowledge and build awareness of the body. And ultimately, that's yoga. Build more awareness, more attention, more intention. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Take it back into downward facing dog. Press the ground away. Tilt the tailbone up towards the sky. In slow motion, lift the left leg up to the sky. Point the left toes, flex the foot, floint the toes. It's up to you. Press the ground away. You're welcome to bend the knee, open up the hip. You're welcome to lift the chest forward, look forward and create a little bit more of a back bend. And then in slow motion, again, bring your left knee forward towards your chest to step the left foot through between your hands. Start to rise up into high lunge. Inhale, press down through your big toe mounds. You can scoop the arms up over the head, breathe in. And then exhale, reach forward like an arrow pose. Reach through the fingertips. Weight shifts onto your front leg. You still stay connected with your back big toe onto the floor, but it's so almost off the ground. Right hand to the floor. Easy twist. Press down through your right fingertips. Twist towards your front thigh. Breathe in. So notice how the first time you do this feels. Lower the right knee to the ground. Crescent lunge. Right knee down, scoop the arms over the head and hook your thumbs. Maybe if you can hook the other thumb on top, whatever feels a little bit more awkward. Sink the hips forward slightly, engage the glutes, tuck your chin towards the chest, open out through the palms, breathe. Exhale, cactus the elbows, melt forward. Once again, take the right hand to the floor, lift the back knee, turn the left toes out, slide onto the outer edge of the right foot. And take it into that nice deep, deep side twist. Perhaps for some people, the right hip is on the floor, maybe not for others. And you can add in this little pulse with the hips. And you can always lean back a little bit more. You can reach the left arm over the head. What feels good for you? Active in the toes. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then bring your left hand down. Swivel up onto your back tiptoe once again. And crawl the fingers a little bit further forward towards the top edge of the mat. You can drop the back knee down. Completely up to you. You can still keep the left foot slightly turned out. And you can rock this forward and back. And if you're feeling particularly tight at the moment around the hips, and kind of anywhere, these slow flows are really great to give some attention to those muscles. One more breath in where you are. Exhale, walk your hands back into center, plant the right heel down and slowly bring yourself up into Warrior Two. And once you're up in this Warrior Two, rearrange the feet slightly and your leggings, anything else. And when you're in Warrior Two, inhale, straighten the left leg, reach towards the back of the room with both of the arms over the head. Exhale, bend the left knee, sink in towards the front thigh a little bit more. And again, inhale, reach it up. Now, I don't mind what the arms are doing. I don't want you to mind what the arms are doing. Whatever makes sense for you right now. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, take it down. And you can bring the left forearm onto your thigh, left hand perhaps all the way down to the floor, reach the right arm over the head. Connect down through your back little toe. There's a slight tuck under of the tailbone so we can get the shoulders back, preferably in line with this right hip. Now as you're here, you can circle the right arm, chest up towards the sky, and circle down. Don't worry what you look like. What do you feel like? What can your body physically do? Breathe in, circle. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale, circle it up. Exhale, start to lift back up into Warrior Two. Ground down through the legs. Inhale, reach back, reverse. Exhale, windmill the arms forward and take it down. Step the left foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward straight away, high plank. Exhale, ripple back, downward facing dog. And again, inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Inhale, baby cobra, big cobra, mahusive cobra, it's up to you. Point the toes, connect the feet into the floor, lift the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower down. Place one hand on top of the other, lower the forehead down and wiggle the hips. And soak up what the earth here has to give you. A bit of support, a sense of grounding, stability, comfort. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders once again. Tuck the toes. Place it back into downward facing dog. Start to walk your feet about halfway up the mat and walk your hands halfway down the mat. So you've got wide feet, wide hands, little bend in the knees. From there, you can walk your hands a little bit further back past the legs and really bend the knees to do this. There's a roundness in your spine. Breathe in here, look between the legs. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, slide the hands out in front of you. You can reach them all the way out in front of you. You can grab the ankles instead if you prefer. Maybe even hold the outer edges of the mat. Still keep the knees bent. So really, this is actually kind of like a very small downward facing dog if you really think about it. And downward facing dog is a forward fold. It's just got a wider stance really between the hands and the feet. Then slide your hands up onto your ankles and your shins. Press into the shin bones. Inhale, pull the crown of the head forward. Halfway lift. Exhale over. Keep the feet wide. Inhale, open the arms out almost like wings to the side of you. And slowly rise all the way up. Nice long straight spine. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. Exhale, arms down by your sides. So once you're here, shake out the legs a little bit, roll the shoulders. Lift your right knee up towards the chest. Really pull it up towards the chest here. Interlace your fingers around the shin. Now, if you prefer to point the toes or flex the foot or floint the toes, up to you. Squeeze the shoulders back, lift the chest, breathe in. Exhale. Kick the right leg forward. Now, it doesn't matter if it drops dramatically. It doesn't matter if you can keep it up there. The height is not important. Reach the arms over the head. Breathe in. Exhale. Bend the right knee. Kick it back behind you. Warrior 3. Tip forward. Slight bend in the supporting knee. Reach the arms out wide like wings again. Point the right toes. Active in the glutes. Tip forward. Take the left hand to the floor. Press into the ground. Pull up through the right toes. Keep the right hand on your right hip. And then that's up to you if you stay here or if you take it, bend in the knee. Catch the foot with the right hand. Up to you. Shavasana style. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon with a little bind. Or stay exactly as you are. Let go of what you have. Breathe in. Exhale. Take your right hand to the floor wherever you are. Slowly cross-step your right foot towards the back left corner of the mat. Slide onto the outer edge of your right foot. Now my right foot's off the mat. Keep the front knee bent. Scoop the arms up over the head. So you've got a real squeeze at the top of the inner thighs. Now reach the arms up over the head. Grab hold of your right wrist with your left hand. And imagine you're trying to pull the hand off of the wrist. And then you can draw some little circles with the upper body here. Keep the front knee bent, straighten the right leg, and if you want to, you can open the arms out, breathe in. Squeeze the very tops of the inner thighs, exhale, maybe the circle just really goes for it. Move in slow motion, and this is a powerful one through the legs, but to get the most out of the side of the body, we need stability to find that length. Breathe in, final time here. Exhale, hinge the torso forward. Push the bum back. Reach the arms out in front of you. Hold that there. Nice flat spine. And then slowly bring your hands towards the floor. Shift the weight forward onto your front leg and draw a massive circle with your right leg. Stay up on your fingertips, a little bend in the standing knee if you need to. Now, can you imagine drawing a line with your right toes over to the right? Look over the right shoulder, check out the foot, then send the right leg back. And again, slide the right leg over to the right, check it out over the shoulder. Hello. Right leg back. Now bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Squeeze them together. Slowly try and hover all the way back up, the way that you started here. Can you interlace your fingers around your right shin? Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, lower the right knee down. Bend the knees, inhale, scoop the arms up over the head. Exhale, hinge forward. Take a nice, well-deserved forward fold. Bend the knees, up to you where you take your hands. Let the head drop down. Breathe in here to the back of the body and breathe out. Shift the weight forward and back to the balls of the feet and the heels of the feet. Inhale, come all the way back up to standing, Tadasana. We'll take everything to the other side. I'm going to change the angle which I stand slightly so you can see a little bit more side and front on. So you're going to shift the weight into your right leg. Lift the left knee up, interlace your fingers around the shin, stand up tall, shoulders back, lift. Exhale, slowly let go of the shin. Kick the left leg out in front of you. Doesn't matter how high. Lift the arms up over the head, breathe. Exhale, bend the left knee, kick it back behind you. So we come into warrior 3. Let the arms wing. And if it's a really wobbly side, embrace the wobbles. Eventually, right hand down. Left leg stays up there. Left hand onto your left hip. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Now if you want to go Chapasana, bend the left knee, catch the foot with your left hand. It's not necessary. It's not vital. But if it makes you feel good, then go for it. Breathe in. Exhale. On your next exhale, let go of the foot. Everybody bring your left hand towards the floor. Now, cross your left foot towards the back right corner of the mat. Maybe it comes off the mat. Now you see you slide onto the outer edge of the back foot. Keep the front knee bent. Inhale, slowly come all the way up to standing. So you've really got to squeeze through the inner thighs. Arms up over the head. Now catch the left wrist with your right hand and tilt over to the right. Chest spirals up towards the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. So you keep the legs as they are, and you can add in these little circles with the upper body. You can release the wrists. Experiment here. What can you do with the legs in this position? Maybe we can really go for it. And you can change the direction that you circle. There aren't really any rules. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now start to hinge forward. So the bum goes back, the torso goes forward, legs stay as they are, reach the arms out in front of you. Then start to lower the hands towards the ground. Fingertips touch the floor. Shift the weight into the hands, into the front leg, so you can circle the left leg all the way up. Draw a line with your left leg over to the left. Look over the left shoulder, check it out. Inhale, back up to center standing split. One more time. Slide your left leg over to the left. Check it out. Take it back. Bend both of the knees. Stabilize through the feet and the legs first. And then slowly ripple up the spine. Try and grab hold of your shin. Lift the chest. Exhale. Lower it down. Shake it out. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Doesn't matter what happened there. Breathe in here. And breathe out. Shake out the head. Inhale, come up halfway lift. Hands onto your shin bones, pull out and forward through the crown of the head. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Bend the knees and step the feet back, high plank. Squeeze the legs together. Shift the weight into your right hand. Slide onto the outer edge of the right foot. Now you can step the left foot slightly in front of the right for this side plank. Left arm up over the head. Reach. Hold that side plank. And then step your left foot behind your right leg. Press down through the ball of the left foot. Hips high, chest up to the sky. Wild thing. Breathe in. Soften the elbow. From there, take your left hand to the floor. Stack the feet next to each other, high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, slide onto the outer edge of the left foot. You can step the right foot in front of the left. Press the hips up. Side plank, right arm over the head. Reach. You can stay where you are or take that slight wild thing. Step the right foot behind your left leg. Squeeze your bum, press the hips up, reach the right arm up, and spiral the chest to the sky. Engage through the glutes. Press down through the ball of the right foot. And exhale, take your right hand down, find high plank. Inhale, hold it here. Exhale, drop your knees to the ground. Bum towards the heels, turn the palms up. Child's pose. Palms open, gives you that little bit more space in the shoulders. You can stay in your child's pose, or you can place the hands down, forearms down, and ripple the chest through and forward, through the hands and the wrists. And inhale, sort of make little cat-like movements with your spine. You can draw this circle basically with your whole body. First of all, forearms down, sliver forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, circle back. So you can take this nice movement, you can stay exactly as you are in child's pose, or you can take the forearms down and practice a nice slow headstand. So if you're taking a headstand, interlace your fingers, press down through the forearms and your little finger side of the hands. Bring your head in between the hands, the sort of cup of your hands. Try and squeeze the legs together and get the hips as high up over the shoulders as possible. Zip the legs together and find your pike. So if you're coming up a different way, come up whatever way feels best for you. But once you're there, still move in slow motion. Stay slow with the breath, consistent. Experiment with the legs. This is your time. And when it's time to come down, slowly come down. Give yourself some time in that same child's pose. Give your palms open, bum back. If you prefer to, you can take that little cat-like movement. Roll round. Whatever feels best for you and your body. And eventually come back down onto your belly. Hands underneath your shoulders, point the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, Cobra. Exhale, lower the forehead down like that seesaw again, lift your feet. And it's not about getting up really, really high. It's coming back to your breath, the steadiness. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower the head down, lift the feet. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, push the ground away. Look towards the feet, shift the weight left to right, and how does the body feel now? And compared to how it felt half an hour ago, does the down dog feel very different? Bend one knee, straighten the other, and switch. Look underneath the armpits. And then look forward towards your hands. Slowly bring one shin forward, followed by the other. Cross at the ankles and sit all the way back onto your bum. And then slowly control all the way down onto your back. Arms out wide to the side. Take a nice deep inhale where you are. And exhale. Take your feet about as wide as the mat. And shift the legs left to right. Shift both of the legs over to the right. The legs fully staggered. And you can take the arms up over the head, grab hold of your opposite elbows, and breathe down into your belly. Close the eyes. And then shift the knees to the left. Keep the arms over the head. As the knees shift to the left, flex the feet. And there's a little focus on the right thigh. Let it lengthen away from you. It's not about pushing it down, forcing anything to happen. And then bring it back into center. Heel to the feet, slightly closer together, and walk the heels a bit closer up towards your sit bones. Arms down by your sides. Inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky, engage the glutes. Exhale, lower the hips down. And again, inhale, lift the hips up. This time, reach the arms up over the head. Exhale, lower the hips down. One more time, inhale, lift the hips up, lift the arms up, and reach the arms all the way up over the head. Hold this here. Press down through the heel bones, engage the glutes. And then exhale, lift the arms over the head, lower the hips down. Now you can leave the arms over the head. You can stay where you are, maybe even open the knees out wide, Supta Baddha Konasana style. Or you can bring the feet all the way up towards where the hands are. More embryo pose or Halasana style. You can bend the knees. You can stay here for as long as you wish. Or gently, gently start to ripple down. Now if you can, still hold on to the feet and aim for the tailbone to come all the way to the floor whilst holding the soles of the feet or the toes, or maybe shift towards the ankles and calves. Keep hold of the right leg, let the left leg slowly lower down. So we stretch the right hamstring. You can bend the right knee and cross the right knee over to the left side of the room. Extend the right arm out to the side. Twist. And then bring it back into center. Switch the legs. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Catch the toes, the ankle, the calf, and let the right leg slide all the way down. Really encourage that right leg towards the floor. It's totally fine if you need to bend the knee. Then bend the left knee and cross the left leg over to the right side of the room. Extend your left arm all the way out to the left. Use the exhale to melt a little bit more. And then bring your legs back into center. Hug your knees towards your chest. And draw a couple of little circles in the lower back. One way and then the other way. And we'll come into a Shavasana from here. It can be soles of your feet together, knees open. It can be feet wide, knees together. It can be legs all the way along down the mat, and you can rest your hands somewhere on your body, arms out by your sides or next to you. Close the eyes and take a massive breath in. And a massive breath out. As many of those as you need. Slowly, slowly, take your awareness to your breath and to your body and to the ground beneath you and the sky above you. Start to move the fingers and the toes. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. And exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Move slowly. Stay with the theme. And you can roll over to one side. You can cross the ankles and rock all the way up. It's up to you. But start to come into a comfortable seat that you can finish and close your practice in. Doesn't matter what the seat looks like. Doesn't matter what you look like. Bring your hands somewhere on your body. Come back to this sacred breath. Take a little bow to yourself in this super slow practice. It walks with you as you walk. It grows with you as you grow. And this life is fast, but it's the longest thing that you'll ever do. Don't rush it. Take a nice inhale where you are. And a final exhale where you are. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining for this super slow flow. I hope your body feels good. Let me know how you get on in the comments below, and please like, share and subscribe. Send this to your friends that you think could really do with a nice slow flow. Stay in touch, and if there's anything you need to ask, please do get in touch with me. All the best. Take care.